Northglenn, Colorado is changing how many pets people can own. Starting August 1st, 2025, residents can have only 4 pets. This new law affects dogs, cats, and ferrets. The goal is to make Northglenn a better place for everyone to live. This law is a big change for some people. Many love animals and have opened their homes to them. The city understands this. That's why they've made it clear they want to help pet owners adjust to the new rules. The City Council voted on this law after many discussions. They listened to what people had to say. They also talked to experts about the best way to manage animals in a city. In the end, they decided that limiting the number of pets was the fairest and most responsible thing to do. Northglenn is a community that values harmony and well-being. The new pet law is a reflection of these values. By limiting the number of pets, the city aims to reduce noise, waste, and potential conflicts between neighbors. Veterinarians have also weighed in, noting that fewer pets per household can lead to better care and attention for each animal. The city encourages residents to adopt pets responsibly, ensuring they can provide the necessary care and attention. Community events will continue to celebrate the bond between people and their pets, fostering a sense of togetherness. City officials are also working closely with local shelters to support pet owners during this transition. Resources and information are being made available to help residents understand and comply with the new regulations. Families are encouraged to plan ahead and make necessary adjustments to ensure a smooth transition. Open dialogue between the community and city officials will continue, ensuring that everyone's voice is heard. The ultimate goal is to create a peaceful, enjoyable environment for all residents, both human and animal. As Northglenn moves forward with this new law, the hope is that it will lead to a more harmonious and happy community for everyone. Change can be challenging, but with understanding and cooperation, Northglenn is poised to thrive. The new law came about after a series of ongoing issues and complaints from the residents of Northglenn. The community had been facing a multitude of problems that stemmed from the way some pet owners were handling their responsibilities. Many residents voiced their concerns to local authorities, expressing their frustration and the need for a solution. One of the primary issues was that some people were letting their pets run free without any supervision. This lack of control led to various disturbances and safety concerns within the neighborhood. The free-roaming pets often caused conflicts among neighbors, leading to arguments and disputes that disrupted the community's harmony. Another significant problem was the accumulation of animal waste in public areas. Many residents were worried about the health and cleanliness of their environment due to the excessive pet waste left unattended. Noise pollution was also a major concern. The constant barking of dogs and the loud meowing of cats created an unpleasant living situation for many. Some households had an unusually high number of pets, which exacerbated the noise and waste issues. These animals would often bark or meow loudly, especially during the night, making it difficult for neighbors to get a good night's sleep. The constant noise and disturbances made it hard for neighbors to enjoy their own homes in peace, affecting their overall quality of life. The city hopes the new law will address these issues and make Northglenn a quieter, more pleasant place to live. By implementing stricter regulations, the city aims to restore peace and order in the community. Many people in Northglenn are responsible pet owners who care deeply for their animals. They take their pets for regular walks, ensuring they get the exercise they need. These responsible owners also make it a point to clean up after their pets, maintaining the cleanliness of public spaces. However, a few individuals were not adhering to these standards, neglecting their duties as pet owners and causing problems for the rest of the community. This made it necessary for the city to step in and introduce new regulations. The local government held several meetings to discuss the best course of action to address the residents' concerns. The new law is about making sure everyone in Northglenn can live in a clean and peaceful environment. By enforcing these rules, the city aims to create a better living experience for all its residents, ensuring that both people and pets can coexist harmoniously. The city knows this law is a big change. They want to make the transition as easy as possible for pet owners. That's why they've included a special rule. It's called the previously owned pet exception. This exception is for people who already own more than 4 pets. If you have 5 or more pets before August 1st, 2025, you can keep them, but you need to fill out an application with the city. You also need to prove that your pets are up to date on their vaccinations. This exception shows that Northglenn cares about its residents. They understand that pets are part of the family. They don't want to force anyone to give up their beloved companions, but they also need to consider the well-being of all residents. It's important for everyone to follow the new rules. If you don't, there might be consequences. These can range from warnings to fines. In some cases, you might even have to go to court. The city hopes it won't come to that. They would much rather work with pet owners to find solutions. But they are prepared to take action if necessary. They have a responsibility to enforce the law and to protect the quality of life for all residents. The city will be monitoring the situation closely. They will be looking for violations of the ordinance. They will also be listening to feedback from the community. The goal is to make sure the ordinance is effective and fair for everyone. The new law has sparked a lot of conversations in Northglenn. The community is buzzing with discussions, debates, and a wide range of emotions. This law, which aims to regulate the number of pets per household, has become a hot topic in every corner of the town. Some people are happy about the change. They believe that this new regulation will help maintain a balance in the community, ensuring that pets are well taken care of and that public spaces remain clean and safe for everyone. For these residents, the law is a step in the right direction. They feel it was necessary to address the problems caused by too many pets. Overcrowded animal shelters and increasing complaints about stray animals have been a growing concern. By limiting the number of pets, they hope to see a reduction in these issues. However, others are upset. They worry about what will happen to people who can't keep all their animals. For some, pets are like family, and the thought of having to give them up is heartbreaking. These residents fear the emotional and logistical challenges that come with rehoming beloved pets. Some residents feel the law doesn't go far enough. They argue that the pet limit should be even lower to more effectively address the issues at hand. They believe stricter regulations are necessary to ensure the well-being of both the animals and the community. They think the pet limit should be even lower. These individuals are passionate about creating a sustainable environment where pets and people can coexist harmoniously. They advocate for more stringent measures to prevent overpopulation and ensure that all pets receive proper care. Others believe the city should focus on enforcing existing rules instead of creating new ones. They feel that the current regulations, if properly enforced, are sufficient to address the issues. These residents are concerned that new laws may complicate matters without effectively solving the problems. There are also concerns about how the previously owned pet exception will be implemented. Many pet owners are confused about the specifics of the law and how it will affect them. They worry about potential loopholes and the fairness of the exceptions. The city is encouraging residents to share their thoughts and concerns. They have organized multiple town hall meetings, surveys, and forums to gather input from the community. The officials are keen on understanding the diverse perspectives and finding a balanced solution. They want to hear from as many people as possible. The city believes that an inclusive approach is essential to address this complex issue. By listening to the voices of all residents, they hope to create a law that reflects the community's needs and values. They understand that this is a sensitive issue. The officials are aware of the emotional and practical implications of the new law. They are committed to approaching the matter with empathy and consideration, ensuring that all concerns are heard and addressed. They are committed to working with the community to find solutions that work for everyone. The goal is to create a harmonious environment where both pets and people can thrive. Through collaboration and open dialogue, the city aims to develop a policy that benefits the entire community. Section 6. How Northglenn's law compares. Northglenn isn't the only city grappling with these issues. Many communities across the United States are trying to find the right balance between pet ownership and neighborhood peace. Some have stricter rules than Northglenn. Others are more lenient. For example, some cities have limits on the number of pets allowed per household based on the type of dwelling. Apartments might have lower limits than single-family homes. Some cities also have breed-specific legislation, which restricts or prohibits certain breeds of dogs that are considered dangerous. These laws reflect the diversity of opinions and approaches to pet ownership across the country. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Each community must find what works best for its residents and their furry friends. Section 7. Learning from the past. Northglenn's new ordinance is not just about the present, it's also about learning from the past. In recent years, there have been several high-profile cases of animal hoarding in the United States. These cases often involve dozens or even hundreds of animals living in deplorable conditions. These tragic situations highlight the importance of responsible pet ownership. They also underscore the need for communities to have regulations in place to prevent such tragedies from occurring. While Northglenn's ordinance is not specifically designed to address hoarding, it does reflect a growing awareness of the need to balance animal welfare with public safety. Section 8. Looking towards the future. The true test of Northglenn's new ordinance will be how it plays out over time. Will it achieve its intended goals? Will it reduce noise complaints and improve neighborhood cleanliness? Will it be enforced fairly and effectively? Only time will tell. The city will need to carefully monitor the situation and be prepared to make adjustments as needed. They will also need to continue to engage with the community and solicit feedback. This ordinance is not a magic bullet. It is just one piece of a larger puzzle. Addressing the complex issues surrounding pet ownership requires a multifaceted approach that involves education, enforcement, and a shared commitment to responsible pet ownership. Section 9. Finding a balance. Northglenn's pet ordinance is an attempt to find a balance. It's about protecting the rights of pet owners while also ensuring the well-being of the entire community. It's about recognizing that our love for animals should never come at the expense of our neighbors' right to peace and quiet. Ultimately, this ordinance is about creating a community where both people and pets can thrive. It's a work in progress, and it will require ongoing effort and collaboration from everyone involved. But with open communication and a commitment to finding common ground,